And the language is so important, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, yeah,
You write about the Bay of Pigs disaster
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
Cuba,
yeah,
where I think you say that Brigadier General David Gray, he wrote a
yep.
letter to JFK saying that there is a fair chance, quote, that this will go well.
Yeah, yeah, but it would
Explain what that.
succeed. Yeah, 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 yeah. So Kennedy found out about the CIA plot to invade the Bay of Pigs with 1,500 Cuban exiles when he became president. So he got the Joint Chiefs of Staff to investigate this and to see what they thought about it, and they thought it was a pretty bad idea, and sort of thought, maybe 1 in 3, maybe 70% chance of failure, 30% chance of success. Like madly, that number, which they did think of it, got translated into a fair chance of success. It was a total disaster, total fiasco. And huge regrets by the person who wrote the report and others that why didn't we just say, this is a bad idea. And so that to me again illustrates the real dangers of just using language to express uncertainty, because words mean different things to different people.
Yeah,
And
you said a fair chance. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Sir David, but you said a fair chance is in that case equal to not good,
yeah, yeah,
which is
they
at odds
meant,
to each other.
yeah, they meant not very good. Well, why did they use the word fair? Why didn't they say not very good? So this is a massive mistake, and just a choice of words can be change the whole tone of the argument. Somebody later said, why didn't someone just say, look, this has got a very low chance of succeeding? So there's two lessons from that. First of all, the advantage of using numbers rather than words, and second, the advantage of having a diversity of inputs from people. There is this enormous danger of groupthink, that everybody starts thinking the same way, you tend to be very optimistic, and there's not a diversity of opinions that are being sought by having all these multiple teams, including red teams. And now, for example, again, the Ministry of Defence in the UK are the enormous proponents of red teams. They produce red team handbook on how to organise one, or develop a red team mindset, which is in a way trying to be a self-critical mindset. What could go wrong? Trying to imagine all the problems that could occur. So to avoid a groupthink, optimism bias, and all those things that we know can lead things to go so wrong.
And to be fair, JFK is supposed to have learned from his mistake, because when it came to the Cuban Missile Crisis, and I was lucky enough to have a chat with Alex Edmonds, your peer, who's written a book on lies and statistics, where he said that he encouraged diversity of opinions in the team, and then they didn't go for it, and the Third World War was averted. And it's less to do with having blacks and whites or gendered people in the room, but more about diversity of opinions, which is very important.
Yeah, yeah. No,